In this video, we're going to be doing one more word problem where we have to reorganize a couple different equations. So number 6 says 1,000 tickets were sold for a baseball game. There were 100 more adult tickets than student tickets sold, and there were 4 times as many tickets sold to students as to children. How many of each type of ticket were sold? So we're asking about how many tickets were sold for each type, and in this question it specifies there are 3 different types. There are adult tickets, student tickets, and children's tickets. So I'm going to define a variable for each. I'm going to go in the order that they came up. So X, I'm going to say, is the number of adult tickets. Y would be the number of student tickets. And Z is the number of children's tickets. All right, so all that I really need that for is to make sure that I get my equation set up correctly and then can label my answer. So right away it told us that we had 1,000 tickets sold. So if I add up all 3 of these amounts, it should equal 1,000. This second sentence right here starts off with there were 100 more adult tickets than student tickets, which means adult tickets is by itself larger. So I'm going to have an X, and it's going to be equal to 100 more than the number of student tickets. So that's the number of student tickets plus 100. When I continue on, there are 4 times as many tickets sold to students as to children. So there are more tickets sold to students. So that's going to be Y by itself. And that's going to be equal to 4 times however many there were for the children. So 4Z. This system of equations is perfectly valid, but if I want to use a matrix to solve this to make my life easier, I need to adjust. So my first equation is going to stay exactly how it is. My right equation is going to become X minus Y plus 0Z equals 100. I subtracted Y from both sides, and then since there's no Z, I just put 0Z. And then my bottom equation, I have 0 x's, so I'm going to put a 0x. Y is by itself. I have a minus 4z, and that's going to be equal to 0. I subtracted 4z from both sides. Now I can put this into an augmented matrix. That black equation, all my coefficients were 1. They added up to 1,000. In the red equation, I had a coefficient of 1, -1, and 0. Adding up to 100, and in the green equation, 0, 1, -4, and 0. Now when I put this into my calculator, I get to use RREF, reduced row echelon form. So I have to edit my matrix. So second matrix edit, make sure I'm in a 3x4 matrix, put in all the appropriate numbers, second quit. Second matrix, reduced row echelon form. Then second matrix again to pick. I use matrix A, you can use whatever matrix you want. And it's going to give us 1, 0, 0, 500, 0, 1, 0, 400, and 0, 0, 1, 100. This tells us X equals 500, Y equals 400, and Z equals 100. We don't write this as an ordered triple because it's a word problem. We could pick whatever variables we wanted, but I should have a label or a sentence of some kind. So we're talking about a baseball game. Baseball game had 500 adult tickets, 400 student tickets, and 100 children tickets. Or child tickets, might be more accurate. Sold. There's my answer. I make sure to have a label at all times. Hope everybody has a great day.